In just a few simple steps, you can test your combined connections performance in the Speedify app to make sure you're getting the most out of your available internet connection. And you can test not just your speed, but whether your connections are enough to run a stable live stream. Let me show you how. First things first, make sure you have the latest version of Speedify installed on your device. You can download from speedify.com/download or the App Store or the Play Store. Then run Speedify and connect to a server by clicking on the toggle in the top right corner. Once you do, you'll see this, all of your available connections listed with different colored dots that match the colors of the graph, which display your real-time usage. Now there's two different performance tests in Speedify, a speed test and a live stream test. The live stream test is available right here on the dashboard under Streams. But if you go to the menu, click the hamburger, and then scroll down to performance tests, you can see both the speed test and the streaming test here under performance tests. As you can guess, the speed test will test your available connection speeds. It streams data up across all of your internet connections, see how fast it can go, and then it streams data down on all of your connections to see how fast it can go. Do note that the speed test feature uses a lot of data, so you may want to run it sparingly if you have a limited data plan. 533 megabytes down, 40 up. That's about right for what I've got here. You like this video so far? Subscribe to our channel for more tech tips, Speedify how-tos, and our weekly office hour live streams where we answer your tech questions live. Now, the streaming test is a feature we introduced because a lot of users, ourselves included, have been using Speedify to improve performance and stability for live streaming, and we want to provide a tool to help you better prepare for your stream. The live streaming test evaluates your upload performance to Speedify to estimate what video streaming quality you can consistently expect to support. So unlike the regular speed test, the streaming test is not trying to completely max out your upload speed. It tries to send about 50 megabits of UDP traffic up to the cloud. This is about what you would get if you tried to live stream 4K video. The streaming test is testing performance with UDP traffic because that's what a lot of streaming protocols like WebRTC prefer to use. So we try to do it and see how much of it gets through. And based on that, we're able to tell you how good a stream you can manage to do. Or if your internet's bad enough, we'll warn you not to try a live stream. So at the end, the test will report the resolution and frame rate your internet can support. So right here, I am at 4K. I can do a full 25 megabits up, which is good enough to get me 4K at 30 frames a second, right? That 40 megabit internet speed you saw earlier, not quite enough to do 4K 60 frames per second, but for me, good enough. The live streaming test will give a very accurate picture of how your internet will handle live streaming and video calls. That said, there are a couple caveats. The different streaming services are a little bit different. Also, it's only testing the network upload performance and not actually streaming video. So other factors like your CPU, your GPU, your camera quality, how good your microphone are, obviously will affect your streaming quality. We're not measuring that. We're just talking about, can your computer get it out across the internet? So even if your network can handle 4K, your GPU could stop you from reaching that level if you have too old a computer. That's it. Hope it helps. Now that you understand how the performance test and Speedify work, check out our other video about encryption speed, because we answered one of your questions about how your connection's performance is affected by encryption in Speedify.